Okay, powder is a great way to highlight some designs on raw clay. You can get these Pearl-Ex powders, or they have some other brands too. They come in either a big jar like this, or sometimes you can get sets and they have a whole bunch of different colors with little jars like this. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to highlight using these mica powders. First of all, you need a textured surface, so I'm just going to take this texture sheet and I'm going to press it right into this clay. I'm using a black souffle. One thing that's great about the souffle clay is it has kind of a matte surface to it, and it really looks great with the mica powders. So I'm just going to press that in. As you can see, I'm just doing a sample, so I'm not trying to do a super fantastic job, but there's a different textured surface there. So the best way to use these powders is to kind of shake up the jar a little, tap it down, and then the lid has just enough powder in it. I usually just use my finger and put a little bit on my finger, and then you very lightly touch the surface of the clay. See how that's just touching it and getting it just on the surface and not down in the cracks. So you just keep touching it on the lid there and rub it around. Okay, this color is called Super Copper. I really like that color a lot. One thing I want to show you is the Pearl-Ex powders come in this colors called interference colors. There's interference red, green, blue, I think there might be gold, there might be other colors too. They look white in the jar, but they really pop when you put them on black clay. So let me just show you how that is. So the powder looks white, touch it on the black clay, and then see how that pops like that. So the darker the clay, the more brilliant the interference effect will be. And that's how you highlight with mica powder. One thing that you'll want to take note of is you put this on the raw clay and bake it, but you will need to seal it to make sure that the mica powder is permanent. And the best way to do that is to use the Sculpey either gloss clays or satin clays.